What's going on, my dream team? Dave coming back at you with case number 3 recap for 2019 Leaf Retro Rookie. In case you have not seen the 10 boxes that make up this case, spoiler alert, stop what you're doing, go back, watch those. Each video is about 2-3 minutes long, super quick rips, and then come back. Today is February 8th for this recap video. It's actually ripped cases 2 and 3 last night. I had them here. I didn't want to sit and wait 3 months. Additionally, with basketball being in full spring training coming up, really I, kind of wanted to open them now so that we could kind of hit some of those peak markets, knowing that there's a bunch of basketball and a bunch of baseball. And yes, I don't keep every card that I pull. Running a YouTube channel is expensive, and the only way I can keep content, especially cool stuff like this, going is by selling stuff. So unless I pull a Brady, most stuff is looking to be moved at one point or another. So again, that's why I'm opening it all now and uploading things later. So here we have our Leaf Rookie Retro cards. These are kind of designed by Leaf for this product. Only good one here is the Spence Jr., the 7. These are all probably a few dollar cards. This one's maybe 10-15 bucks. So nothing exciting there. Our first card I'm going to show you is probably the worst card I've seen out of any of my 3 cases, and also out of probably the 20 case breaks I watched prior to even buying my first case. And this is the G Alito 2013 Bowman. It is luckily 9x10. This card right now goes for about 35 bucks on February 8th. So I think this is one that you sit on, maybe he throws a no-hitter, something like that early in the season, and you get lucky. But I also don't even know if he's, well, it was a high draft pick, but I don't even know if he's a starter or reliever right now. Although I did last night open up some 2020 Topps Series 1, and I pulled a card of him, so I think he's with the White Sox now. But all right, next up we have a 1960 Topps Forrest Gregg Near Mint 7. Oldest card I've got now in my possession. This one goes for about 50 bucks every day, I think. My fiance's friend's husband is a big vintage Packers fan. It's got all sorts of graded stuff. So I may see if I can work out a trade with him for something, or if he just wants to buy it. Sticking with the Packer theme, and something that isn't technically a rookie card, but a lot of people consider it, a 92 Stadium Club Brett Farve. This is in a mint 9. A little bummed this one wasn't a 10. One, given the condition of the card, but 2, given it's not a true rookie. I think I actually pulled this from 2018 Leaf Best of Football. Anyways, the reason why it's not is his rookie card was 91. And this is supposed to be a rookie-only product. But again, everybody believes and kind of feels like this is his rookie because it's his first Packer card. This one does about $55 and has been pretty consistent. So first 3 boxes, considering the case, is about $16.50. Definitely losing our butt on those. Next up, a card that was probably worth a lot more a couple of years ago, and it's definitely dropped in value. Jose Altuve, 2011 Topps Update Gem Mint 10. It is kind of, I'll say, an iconic card. Is when you think of Altuve cards, this is probably the first one that pops in your mind. Looks really good. This one does about 55 bucks. I think this was a $100 card a couple years ago, and now with the cheating scandals and stuff, who knows what that thing's gonna do. But I'll probably hold on to that till early in the season, maybe as a really good spring training, see if it gets hot, and see if we can maybe get, 70-75 bucks for it. Probably not, but no, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is not the same Rickey Henderson from case 2. This is a second one, and again, in PSA 8, these are about 80 bucks on eBay all day long, give or take 10 bucks depending on the centering if it's OC, but this one's centered pretty good. So Rickey Henderson. So again, we're still definitely behind big time in terms of box value. Next up, we have 93 Upper Deck of one of the newest Hall of Famers, Derek Jeter, rookie. It's Surprisingly, there's not a ton of these that have sold. I gotta go check out the pop report on these, or I have to have somebody do it because I don't have access to Beckett. I think you need to be a member to look at their pop reports. But this one, I've got about $100 based off the subs and stuff. Maybe it'll slowly kind of rise over the course of time here, but it's never going to be a crazy expensive card. All right, so got 4 cards left, and we do have a couple really awesome ones I'm super stoked about. Next up, 2018 Silver Jaren Jackson Jr. I think this card probably, when the product was released in July 2019, I mean, it was probably like a $50, $75 card would be my guess. So probably it was meant to be one of those lower end boxes. However, right now this one's doing about $150 consistently. I'll probably sit on this throughout the course of the year, see if the Grizzlies make a playoff run. If he drops another 40 points in the game, you know, this may spike up to about 200, but a silver 10 of Jaren Jackson, this 2018 class is so deep. That's one of the other reasons why I've been buying this product whenever I can find it, is you have the 2018 Prism rookies in there. We've pulled a Luka. We've got this, obviously. I've seen a Trey Silver come out, which as of right now is about a $550 card and rising. So that one right now is about $150. This one is one I cannot find a comp anywhere for. And it's definitely old. It's got the old label. It's actually a little wrinkly in there. But just a beautiful card. 2013 Topps Chrome DeAndre Hopkins, the 86th insert. In case you can't see, this is number 12 of 15. This card is in absolutely amazing shape, front and back, except it's got these little surface stains right in the corner from production. And I'm so bummed because this would have been a crack and resubmit candidate had those things not been there, but there's no way they're gonna get a 10 with those little surface marks. But I mean, otherwise, I looked it over, there's no dimples. It's centered really nicely. The back is awesome, but it's just those surface marks. Now, like I said, I can't find a comp for this anywhere. So I'm just going to assume the comp is $150. I could be wrong. It could be $300 or it could be $50. I don't know, and it is on card, I believe, but I feel like this is going to be a $150 card or so. We'll throw it on eBay, see what we can get offers for. All right, so as I mentioned before, each box breaks out to be about $165, $170 maybe, depending on where you buy them from, tax, things like that. And we've lost on all these, but the next 2 cards are some really big ones. First up, 2003 Bowman Chrome LeBron James. This card's in awesome shape. Last night I actually spent some time looking at PSA 10s, and they all look to be about the same shape. You know, this one's got a little teeny tiny white up there, nothing too bad. The only thing I think this one got dinged for, and you can't tell because it doesn't have subs, is the centering, right? A little bit fatter here than it is there. I've seen a lot worse centering on PSA 9s. That's a little bit skinnier. So I'm really thinking about cracking this and seeing if we can get a PSA 10. BGS 9 on this does about $275. A PSA 9 will do, gosh, what are they doing right now? About $300. So if we spend $20 to grade it, we get a PSA 9. We don't lose out on anything, but I think this has a potential to get a 10. I also want to see what year this was graded because it may have been at a time when BGS was grading super tough. But this one, $275 right now, encased like this. And again, if they're making the finals and he's got a finals MVP performance, this is going to skyrocket. So we'll see what we can get from PSA on that. And last one, definitely a card I was not expecting. Was super stoked. I was shocked it was a 10. One of the most iconic baseball cards of all time. 89 Upper Deck Griffey Star rookie, Gem Mint 10. These things are so tough to come across. You probably send in 100 of these and only get a handful of 10s. But this one right now consistently is doing 625. It will be one that I think will consistently kind of trend up. So we'll throw it on eBay with maybe like $1,000 or best offer and see what kind of offers we get over the course of time. So there you go, there you have it. That was the 10 card recap. All in all, with these 10 cards, based off the values I gave you, I've got it at about $1,575 versus what we paid of $1,650. So almost even. But again, I've got a card here I don't know about. This card, if we do resubmit it to BGS and it comes back as a 10, I mean, you're talking a $1,200 card. So lots of potential here, but that's why this product is fun. So as always, thanks for checking out the channel. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, and we will catch you next time. See ya.